And we live. Hey, for those that's new, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate that. Now I'm gonna have to set everything up in the background real quick though. Cause for some reason, it's not working like how it's supposed to. So let me fix this real quick. Wait, what else do I gotta add here? Delete that. Delete this. What else? What else? What else? What else? Let me see. Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? Man, I'm trying to fix this stuff in the background, so give me 1 second. And that's crazy. What's up with your boy, man? This dude be talking about the most randomest things ever. Do you think I'm crazy? Yes. That's funny. On that podcast. Yeah, I'm almost done. Hold up. What else do I need to add? Alter content. No. So what's going on with everybody? And salute to the lurkers. The people that's lurking in them bushes. Mr. Crazy Man, what's up? Wait, hold on. I'm still fixing the stuff in the background. If for some reason, wait, hold up. The shit is streaming. Oh, that's what I forgot too. What else? Wait, hold up. Yeah, let me give Twitch a chance. I think I'm gonna figure out like I think I'm gonna go for monetization on Twitch also. But I gotta figure out like what's the requirements for that. And then this, put that there. All right, now I can see. Eating cereal, mini wheats. Yeah, that's good. That's actually something healthy. I kind of been not feeling good the last few days, throat scratchy. Oh shit. Hopefully you're not coming down with a cold. How you doing, bro? Shit, everything good, man. Just grinding. Got a lot of stuff that's going on. I don't think I'm going to that spot in Hollywood tonight because normally that's what I'll be doing like on Tuesdays and stuff. But today, think I'm gonna call it. Think I'm gonna call it a quits today because I got a studio session tomorrow. So yeah, like low key things, man. I really, honestly, on some real shit, I really can't complain because things are not bad for me. Yes, I want things to be better, but in due time, things are actually gradually progress. The problem is when you try to force things, that's when you try to force things, you move in desperation and then things don't necessarily work the way that you expect them to work. So I'm not putting that type of pressure on the stuff that I'm acquiring. So, you know, I got some stuff I got to do, like as far as my business and everything, upgrade on that. So that's what I'm saying. I really can't complain, man. Like, what the hell? No, numbing agent, my foot doctor clean the wound by scalpel. Yeah. And then I don't think you sitting down, especially if you have poor circulation in your legs and stuff like that, to cause them to swell. I don't think you repetitively doing the same thing like that is good either. Like definitely sit in that chair to elevate your legs so you can get circulation going so your feet don't swell up like the elephant man. And as far as like the non-healing, maybe you should air out some of your wounds so they're not wrapped all the time to where they can actually breathe and like kind of scab up and stuff. Studio says sounds fun. Uh yeah, man. That's gonna be pretty nice. I got a couple artists that's looking for some records. So basically I need to stack up on different songs right now. Wait, what the hell is going on? Yeah, I have my legs elevated. Yeah. Icy baby. Hell, oh shit. Hello. Hello there. They're gonna do a wound back by home nurse. Yeah, I seen that you made a comment about that on the other live, and that's when I commented. Hopefully everything go good with that. So I saw your comment about that also. Waiting for insurance. You didn't say that before, so yeah, yeah. That definitely could take time. What the fuck? If I'm live on this, I'm live on that, I'm live on that. And why only two things are showing up? Man, I swear it be tripping. It be tripping. And that's another thing. I can't. Oh shit! I can't wait super late because I want to eat these cheeses. You feel me? But I guess cheeses ain't gonna kill me, huh? I've been all right with my diet and stuff. Just I haven't went to McDonald's. I haven't went shit. I haven't got no fast food. Like sometimes I go to what's that? I go to El Pollo Loco and get their salad, and they salad is pretty decent, But the only bad thing with that is actually the tostada shell. I think that's kind of fried, so that's not good. And then the sauce or whatever the salsa that can actually add calories other than the lettuce and the chicken and stuff. So yeah, I've been keeping it kind of plain, man. Man, this junk is tripping, man. What? Man, we had 64 subscribers. When we gonna get to 70? You feel me? Then we gonna get that first 100. Man, this is about to be the first month that I've been on this YouTube channel. So it's like, I don't know. It's 60 subscribers a month. I know I'm gonna do more than that by the end of this month, but I'm just saying so far I got 64. So is that decent? Or should I have more though? I need to hit that 100. That's a goal. I want to hit 100 before the month is over. Like I already can stream from my phone, which is pretty decent. And the next thing is just, got to get them watch hours, man. So it's like I know that's possible. And then what you need? You need 500 subscribers or 1,000. I think it's 1,000, right? Let me see. Icy baby, what's happening with it? What's happening, Icy baby? Spooky has 2,000. Yeah, Spooky, like, and then like low key, the reason why you have so many subscribers on yours is basically because of Spooky, right? Because she gave you her old channel. Like Spooky, she on her stuff, man. Like Spooky really on it. And the thing that's crazy about Spooky, man, she be doing these crazy long live streams, and she don't give a damn if it's one person in the chat, 0 people in the chat. Spooky gonna be Spooky, and then she gonna do her karaoke and stuff. And she be over there vibing for sure. Damn. I have been kind of lost on YouTube lately. Don't know what to do. I think I just want to stick with what I know and do outdoor stuff. Yeah, I was telling you before, like that lane of what you have, like there's a lot of, I wouldn't say that it's an oversaturated market, but there's people that do it, so that give you proof that it's something that's valuable. It just you have to actually keep producing more. People aren't just gonna find you out of nowhere unless you have like a some type of backing where they promoting your stuff. It's tripping. How's it tripping? What's going on? What's going on with it? And salute to the 3 that's watching on YouTube. We got 2 that's watching on X, and then we got 1 that's watching on Twitch. And I think I know who's watching on Twitch. And I appreciate Icy Baby 38. Know what I'm saying? We got the Icy Baby. Hey, hold up. What the fuck? I mean, what the freak? What the freak? Now you got 2 people watching on Twitch. That's what I'm saying, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody that be pulling up and stuff. Well, everybody that pull up in support, because that's what I'm saying. Like I started all to where it's only been 1 person on Twitch. Now it's 2 people on Twitch. And eventually, oh shit, that's why. Eventually it'll get more to the point to where Shit, we're gonna have 100 people or 200 people or 300 people that's consistently in the chat at one time. Let me check that. But yeah, man, this YouTube stuff, it ain't for the weak, man. And it can be rewarding if you don't quit and if you don't give up and stuff. So, you know, honestly, at the end of the day, that's what happens for everybody. Quitters don't get anything in life. So don't be a quitter. Oh shit. Oh man. I have to delete this. Hold up. Man, what's going on with Louis Vuitton? I seen that's been trading lately too. Love Island All Stars, that's trending. Or does Love Island in general is trending? All right, my bad. I've been neglecting the chat, but I've been trying to put stuff out there. All right, there's more people that's pulling up. Appreciate y'all, man. All right, now what's been said in the chat? Love music and know a lot, but nothing about newer stuff. I'm more of an old school guy. Shit, if you're an old school guy, then shit, do old school music. There's still an audience and a lane for people that like just because people are older don't mean that they're not on the internet. There's a lot of people that's in their 40s and their 50s and their 60s that's on the internet. So, you know, if you bring a lot more old school hip hop, your audience that you curate will be older people and they'll know about the same stuff also. So, to be honest with you, I wouldn't say do what make you happy because just because it make you happy don't mean that that'll be something successful or that'll be something that you're good at. But do stay in a lane of what you know. Because like what's the point of gaining a lot of knowledge on something? Let's say you know how to work on cars. What's the point of learning all that knowledge and then you go live stream about airplanes, something that you have no idea about? So basically just go for what you know, as they say. My live went Your live went off. But yeah, basically go for what you know. Because at the end of the day, I do believe, like they say, like you need 10,000 hours, 10,000 hours to be a master of your craft. Google. How long does it take for 10,000 hours? How long does it take to get 10,000 hours of practice? Oh shit! I didn't even know it was that long, but man, it says it takes roughly 10 years at 3 hours a day, 5 to 7 years at 8 hours a day, or about 5 years of working 9 to 5, 5 days a week to reach your 10,000 hours. So, depending on how persistent you are about certain things, I definitely got my 10,000 hours once it comes to music production and all that stuff. Do I have 10,000 hours in YouTube? I don't know about that. I don't think so, because one thing, I'm being honest with myself, it feel like there's things that I don't know about YouTube. So no, I don't think I reached my 10,000 hours yet. I don't know YouTube like the back of my hand and stuff, so I do have a lot to grow with YouTube. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. 90s, 100 for me. Yeah, if you stick to 90s music, I'm pretty sure you'll really find an audience. The only thing about old school music, yes, the music is better and more timeless, but then history is history. To where even if you started like January 1st, 1990, eventually you're going to get to you're going to get to the 2000s. You feel me? So depending on how often you upload, that's when you got to get your schedule together. And that's why organization is a very good, a very big thing for you. You have to be organized. Like, I don't know if I told you this before, but people like Jay-Z, I think we talked about this on that stream about the guy that wanted to be a millionaire and stuff. But people like Jay-Z, they didn't become billionaires just by randomly doing stuff that they don't even know what they're talking about, or just jumping into stuff that they don't know anything about. So the thing is, it started off with a passion. Then after they had their passion, they started putting in the hours. And once that they reached a certain amount of hours, they became masters at what they do. So that's basically the same thing of what you have to do. And it's not necessarily that hard. It's just the fact that a lot of people are lazy. They don't have the dedication to actually put in the man. I forgot who said this, but they were saying like you have to be. I forgot somebody said it. They were saying like you have to be willing to put in like 5 hours without even getting paid. And a lot of people, they want to get paid today. So, at the end of the day, so it's going to be a lot of unrewarding nights to where you might be streaming to one person. Honestly, one person is a privilege. You might be streaming to 0 people for a whole year. Can you do that? No, like soon as somebody sees 0, they be like, oh yeah, I'm out of here. I'm done. And that show you where they heart at. So, this isn't like you're building your own brand. So whatever effort that you put into it, that's what you're going to get out of it. You're your own. It's a flex that you can talk about YouTube like, oh, I'm my own boss. I make my own schedule. Yes, that's true. But at the same time, if you don't put in no effort, you're not going to go anywhere. And then you're going to be bitching and complaining about, I don't got this. I don't have that. So at the end of the day, you have to take some form of accountability to know exactly what you're doing and what you should be expecting in return. And the sad part about it is you can be doing everything the right way and you still cannot make it. But if you really be diligent with what you're doing, 9 times out of 10, you should make it. You might not, if you wanted to be a millionaire, you might not get that high, but at least you'd be 800,000 there, 700,000. That's way more than a lot of average people. So, definitely 100%. Yeah, man. YouTube, and it's just like anything else, man. What you put into it is what you get back. So if you diligent enough, you'll reap the rewards of everything, man. It's just going to take some time to get it. And as they say, you got to be down for the crown, 10 toes down, man. All that shit ain't gonna happen just because you think you deserve whatever it is. you have to really be like, you have to really look at the content of what you provide. Like, are you providing something that's valuable to people? Are you just talking about bullshit or whatever it is? So, that's the same thing that go for me. I look at whatever I'm doing, to where it's like, I know everything that I'm putting out isn't perfect, so you got to look at that and reevaluate. All right, how can I do this better? But some people, they think that, the whole world should just fall in their lap, and life don't work like that, man. So that shit crazy. Um, I just wanted to get to the live amount of subscribers so I could do the guitar solos over the 90s beats and stuff. That was my plan. Yeah, that's cool, man. And that's what I'm saying. You have an idea of what you're trying to do, you know. And to be honest with you, this live that I'm doing right now is random, but it has a purpose. We're falling into the topic of building YouTube channels and everything. So, you know, it is what it is. But I know you have to be dedicated about it. And that's the same way like with the music stuff. Like if I wasn't dedicated or if I wasn't serious, first it started off with the passion. And then I figured out, okay, yeah, I'm pretty decent with this to where you can make money about what you're doing. So it started off with the passion, and then it became something that I could actually make money with. And I did make money with it, and I am making money with it. So if I never would have thought big to where, and the crazy part about it is, I was working with 50 Cent and stuff when he was like super hot. I was working with Will I Am when he was super hot. Waka Flocka when he was super hot. I was working with him. Kendrick Lamar, I started working with him before he blew up and stuff. So, but if I had the mentality of, oh, nobody's gonna want to hear my music, woe is me, pity party, wah, wah, wah. If I was bitching and crying about everything, then nobody would fuck with my shit. They'd be like, man, if this fucking crybaby don't fucking go on and get his beats out of here, somebody might get my beat because they feel sorry for me. But at the end of the day, I don't like to do stuff just because people feel sorry for me. Like, I don't know if that's pride or whatever, but at the same time, just me being a man, yeah, you get looked at in society one type of way, and that's not for me, man. So, you got to have some type of skills. You said you have multiple successful channels. How long did it take you to grow them? The other channel that I got, the one that got like 12 or 13,000 subscribers, that channel is like probably like 6 years old, but I wasn't even on there along like the whole time. Like my thing is I would create a channel and then just ditch it and go on to the next. The fastest growing channel that I had so far is this the Klasic music channel. Now I should be like on 2 years of solid work or whatever, since we're in 2026 now, because the same thing that happened with that channel, I took a couple months off or whatever. So, when I say a couple, it's more than just two. I took like probably like 6 months or 7 months off. So basically about 2 years. It took me about 2 years to get to like 30,000 subscribers. And for the other channel, it probably took me. I really wasn't consistent on that other channel, so I can't really like determine how long it took me for that one. So those are two channels, and then I got another channel that's like at 600, to where I'm just interviewing different random people that's on the street and shit. I can pick that back up because that channel's it's partially monetized because like that's what I'm saying. Like, do you need 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers? Because he got 600, and I got the watch hours. I just need to. I guess I need to get like a couple hundred more to where I'm at 1,000. But yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Music. That's my first passion. and I had some success with that. And now, since everything is digital, you got to create that digital imprint. When I go to my time, wait, when I go to my time watch hours, that says 500, and then you can monetize, and then the next goal is a thousand. So what happened at 500? Because the other channel's at 600 subscribers, and I blew past the whole the 4,000 watch hours. I'm gonna have to look into that because I wasn't really thinking about that, but I'm trying to get this classic live channel monetized and everything, but I already have one channel monetized. The second channel that got 12,000, I can get that monetized very soon. That probably would take me like a week or two. So that's why I'm simultaneously doing multiple stuff for multiple channels. So I can low-key have two channels. Okay, you think you can monetize at 500? I'm gonna have to go back and look. Matter of fact, I'm about to look in right now and see exactly what it say. Because that's crazy. I could be having three sources of income just from YouTube alone. And then on top of the fact that you can have merchandise that you sell. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's really up to you and how serious you take this stuff. Yeah, 636. And I haven't I haven't logged into this channel in forever. All right, where you go? You go to earn. A creative partner for your Ask Studio, a creative partner for your channel. Try this experimental feature to ask about comments, getting paid, not ready for payment. So what I need to do? Oh, I need to finish my setup for members. It says I got the see, that's what I'm saying. It says I got the 4,000. Look, I'll show you. Hold up. So, you know what I'm saying? I just read what it said. It said in the 500 subscribers spot, you can start your journey with membership, super chats, and shopping. It doesn't say anything about monetization at 500. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like I got the watch hours. So once honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I need to work on this channel too. I really need to work on this channel because I have my classic music. I had that channel. Classic music, that channel, the classic gaming channel, and that'd be three. So, and then classic live. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get this channel monetized. I'm gonna need to hit a real nice curve to where, cause see, that's what I'm saying. It's saying, I gotta finish my setup and all that shit. And then no action needed, not ready for payment. So that's that. And then that channel, to be honest with you, the other channel that can be monetized, I think that's the same one that I kind of simultaneously started working on both at the same time. So I would say, well, I take that back. I kind of started that one a little bit later. So if the classic music channel's been like 2 years, the other channel has been like about a year and a half. So but just overall at the end of the day, like I was saying before I went on this tangent, like I wouldn't have got where I've gotten with the music if I didn't believe in myself and didn't have aspirations of like trying to make something out of the things that I enjoy doing. So, you know, it's you just gotta have it within you. You really gotta believe in yourself. Sometimes you're gonna have hard days, but every day isn't gonna be a hard day. You gotta be grateful for something. Like my whole thing is like how I don't know if y'all believe or anything like that, but like how would it look if God blessed you not with everything that you wanted, but he sprinkled some things in there to where he gave you things that that you was looking for or didn't even know that you need, but then you still was ungrateful and was always complaining about that. Do you think God will still bless you with more things when you're not satisfied with what you have to get by? So it's like, you know, our flesh is our flesh to where at times, we might give into it to where, we'll get beside ourselves and everything, but at the end of the day, that's part of being human. So, but once you start doing that all the time, you just become an ungrateful person. And I don't think that you're going to get blessed if you're ungrateful with the blessings that you're given. I know it's not going to happen continuously, or if it do happen, it just gets to the point to where you'll mess it up because you don't appreciate it. The same way, like how people come across money, they get a nice lump sum, but since they didn't earn it, easy come, easy go. So I just try to be thankful for the blessings that I have gotten. I try to spread whatever knowledge and stuff that I do have because at the end of the day, if I have knowledge that I can give to somebody, hopefully the next person can do the same thing for me to where we're exchanging information. And as they say, you're as strong as your weakest link. So if you hanging around other people that are dumb, you gonna be dumb. But if you hanging around other people that's successful, some of those traits are gonna rub off on you. So you are the company that you keep. And honestly, that's why I'd rather be by myself other than dealing with people that's willingly ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ignorant to certain things, but I'm on the quest to learn. I'm not closed-minded to be like, oh well, I don't need to know anything. No, I'm just ignorant because I don't know everything in the world. So I'm trying to align with other people that's like-minded to where we can expand. But some people don't even think like that. So the thing is like, man, in order to get somewhere out of life, you can't be no fucking robot. You have to have some type of plan. You feel me? So it's just like at the end of the day, that's the problem. A lot of people don't actually have a plan. You agree? Shit, the what part, man? I've just been talking a lot, man. I've been over here yapping, been bumping my gums. But no, man, just like definitely got to take it. Definitely have to have an idea of what you want and then take it one day at a time because that's the problem. A lot of people be setting unreasonable goals that won't be met. Like that's why I was talking about old boy. Like, you saying you're gonna want to be a millionaire, it's possible, but you can't be on some, oh, I have no idea. I don't know. Because if you don't know, like it ain't gonna happen like that, homie. Well, I start at that thing you shared the other day, the spinny thing. Oh, you stared at that spinny thing the other day. And then I looked at the picture, how many views you get. Does it loop? Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I haven't been on that channel, but shit, it last time I looked, it got like almost 3,000 views on it. But I'm gonna have to get my way in the algorithm. And that's what I'm about to do with that gaming channel. Like I had some 2K videos on there when I was playing video games, but right now I'm low-key kind of done with the video games, man. It's about getting paper. I agree that people are ungrateful, and I don't think that they will be sprinkled anything else because of it. Oh yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. It's like I just look at that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not perfect to where it's like at times I don't get beside myself. Yeah, at times I do. But I do also think, and one of the things that kind of keep me grounded is I try to be thankful for the stuff that I actually do have. Now, do I aspire to have more? Yes. But while I'm in the position of where I'm at right now, I'm thankful for that. So I don't want to complain and seem ungrateful for whatever blessing that I have. Because I got like, let's say I got 10 record placements with that's on albums with big names. Some people aspire just to have one. So I did that 9 times more than what the other person did, or sometimes they haven't even had a chance to get one. So, yes, I want to get more records placed, but then I can't bitch and complain about the record. Man, I only got 10 records with 50 Cent and all these other people. Some people never got none of that. So, just like be grateful for the things that you do have, because honestly, we all gonna pass away one day, and you won't be able to complain about ish then. So, it is what it is. Like, don't worry about that shit. But yeah, that spinning thing, I'm about to start doing more stuff on that channel. Cause I think I did something else today. And that's crazy. I didn't even get a chance to look at it to see what happened with it, but switch accounts. Switch accounts. Okay. Oh shit. Hey, that's crazy though. I gained a couple subscribers, but on that video it says the average percentage viewed 196%. So that means damn near the average person that watched the video almost watched it all the way through 2 times. And that's pretty high. Because if you get in the high 90s, that's pretty good too. That means that a lot of people watched it almost all the way through. And that's enough to get your stuff pushed in the algorithm even more. So the stuff that I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get to like the hundreds. Wait, let me look at this now. And this other one's almost said, okay. Damn. On an average for a 5-second clip, the average person watched it for 22 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty good. That means that they watched the same video multiple times, so where the video looped over and over and over again. So that's the thing. Definitely gonna, yeah, I know what I'm doing on that. I get at, I'm about to do that for like a week and see where I get with that. I bet you I'm gonna get that page monetized very soon. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, hey, for all y'all that damn, is this the right way to do it though? For all y'all big-headed folks, if y'all not subscribed, man, subscribe to that channel. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna have to put it on Twitter too. Man, I think I'm addicted to these cough drops. That's not good, man. Yeah, hey man. Click that link, man. Y'all see what it is. Click that link on everything, folks. That spinning thing was crazy. The paint was going all over the place. Yeah, that Van Gogh painting, it went from standing still to actually moving. And that's what I'm saying. I started that channel with like gaming stuff or whatever. But now it's just gonna be a different form of games. And honestly, like for 2K, that has a target age demo. But what I'm about to do now is going to be a target age demo for like old people, young people, middle-aged people, boy, girl, whoever it is, anybody that like to, see little mind tricks and all that stuff or whatever. I think that's applicable for like multiple different age ranges, So matter of fact, and let me look. I think I got enough data on it a little bit to see exactly who is it targeting. You see, like now all of a sudden my shit skyrocketing. Audience. Uh, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, like a lot of my hip hop channel is basically a male dominated thing, so I'm gonna have to work on those analytics. But with the gaming channel, this one has 53% women and 46 men, and then the highest age range is 35 to 44, but I still got people between 18 and 54. So that's what I'm saying. Without even looking at the numbers, I'm hitting the target audience that I'm looking for, which is like kind of everybody. But at the same time, it's not going to just happen overnight. So I just got to be persistent and consistent with it. So it is what it is on that, man. Matter. Like, what do y'all see with this, huh? What exactly do that look like?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, see, so oh snap. So what's little stuff like that or whatever, man. It says what? That spinning thing is crazy painless. Okay, I saw that. I said wait the what? All the channel. Wait, what? I'm sub to all your channels from the links. Oh, okay. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, that is trippy, man. That's why I put it there. Like, yeah, man. Like, I found it interesting, so I'm pretty sure other people will find it interesting. Not everybody, but it's going to gravitate to who it need to gravitate towards, and just build from there. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what the? I need to wash this mask. Is this white stuff? Is this white stuff on my mask? What the? What the hell? Oh my god. I seen that streetwalker jump in your car. I was rolling on the floor. Man, I'm not gonna lie, on everything I love. I did not want her to get in the car, but that bitch was so aggressive. She was like, I think you talking about that dark skinned chick. I think her name is like Lollipop or something. And that's another thing. It's like I wouldn't mind doing more of those because it is interesting to like know about different people that's like struggling, like living on the streets, streetwalker type of stuff or whatever. And and I don't even care if people be like, "Oh man, you messing with them, you messing with them." Like, no, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. It's just it's kind of hard to actually to talk to them because the funny part about it is like if they if you ain't talking about going to the room with them or something, they ain't trying to do that. And then the reason why I didn't interview her again, I guess like she started talking to her pimp, right? And then her pimp was talking about $500 for an interview. I was like, what? $500? Bruh, hell no. Nah. Bro said I was rolling on the floor. Yeah, that was funny, man. I'm like, that girl crazy with it. She like, I'm a pro fluid drainer. Yeah. You seen how juicy her lips were? Yeah, I believe her. Yeah, them big old DSLs. Them looking lips. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, man. I know exactly. Yeah, you, man. You probably passed with flying colors with your job, girl. Man, oh man. But honestly, at the end of the day, hey, that's what they got to do to get by. Hey, it is what it is, man. Just for the fact it may not be the most morally right thing, but shit, it serves a purpose like every other thing in life. Like what was that dude? Elliot Roger or something like that. The kid that was the son of like a movie director to where he ended up unaliving a couple of people because he couldn't get no cat. Shit, he should have just got a one of those streetwalkers. And some lies would have been said and he would have been feeling better. So it serves a purpose. This is like the oldest profession, ever. So it is what it is on that. But luckily I just been blessed to where I never have to really indulge in that type of stuff. That channel gonna be huge. That was epic. Yeah, to be honest with you, if I really be on it, but I just been doing everything else. And that's what I'm saying. It's like that's another thing. You don't want to spread yourself too thin to where you got to worry about 50,000 things to do. You can only do so much in a day. Like music production, making trippy videos, go out in the street and interview people, do live streams, make short videos. That's like 5 things to do. So it's like when you start doing that type of stuff, you're gonna slack somewhere. And sometimes you might end up slacking on the one of the things that's making you money. So it's just like, yeah, man. Uh find a lane and just dominate in that. Because to be honest with you, you won't have like you can be very successful with multiple channels, and that's what a lot of people do. But yeah, what I was about to say? You can be yeah, but you can if you do it right, you can have that with one channel. But some of the things that I learned now, I'm implementing them late. Hey, is someone still in here? Man, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm like one interview away. Yeah, Soen. Like, why you change your name now? And what channel is this? Cause is this the Soen's Den channel? To where now it's Soen Live? You changed the channel name because you hurting. Man, the foot that I got shot in, that should be kind of bothering me today, like with my nerves and everything. How much were you saying they wanted for an interview? That girl with them big old lips, I still got her number too. I wonder if no, son, I asked you what made you change your name on your channel to Someone's Live all of a sudden. And is that the same Someone's Den channel that you had? Change channel for lives. So what made you what gave you the idea to do that? Because it was Someone's Den, right? And how long was it Someone's Den? Okay, so you changed it from Someone Den to Someone Live for live streams. What made you do that? A month or two. Oh, you just had a random crazy idea, huh? Just start Someone's Live. You're live streaming on his channel. I wonder if you did that because that was something that I said, or you started seeing me doing a live stream channel on this one to where now you change your Someone's Den to Someone Live. I think that's what it is, but you know, I digress on that. How much were you saying they wanted for an interview? Yeah, that lady with the big lips, and her dude was talking about like $400, $500. Like, hell no. It's not even worth doing all that. I'll be carrying around $50 Target gift cards, be like interview for a gift. Yeah, I hear you on that, but they won't 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be like, I want the cash. Give me the cash. So I was like, yeah, man. To be honest with you, it's other people that you can do the interview with, and they won't even charge you all that. So it's like the conversation I had with her was pretty decent, but at the end of the day, it ain't worth no $500 though. Because I'm not even gonna lie, even with and maybe if it like if I did a full-fledged interview with her, I probably would get more views. But for like 40,000 views on a video, I'm gonna have to look. Cause I think one of those videos, I think that video probably got like what 20,000, 40,000 views or something. That isn't $500. I don't think so. So yeah, man. Yeah, she jumped in the car to stop me from pulling off and shit, man. Yeah. I think you heard her say that in the video too. And that's what I'm saying. Like that they be having a little tactics to try to lock in with people and shit like that. Did you just went with it? The whole video went perfect because you just went with the whole thing. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be some content, you know. And the funny part about it, I was trying to play it off like, oh yeah, I gotta do some door dashing. I got Uber Eats to deliver and shit. She wasn't trying to hear that. She's like, oh, you're recording right now? Hell yeah, I'm recording. I'm trying to get some footage. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like it be a lot of stuff going on over there. And that's what I'm saying. I think I might actually I need to get back on that channel because it's so close to getting monetized. I got all the hours. As you seen, it said that it had like 9,000 watch hours. So um I definitely need to really not be ungrateful with that and do what I need to do on there. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I need to get another camera. Like, you know what, to be honest with you, I'm just gonna have to work with what I have now. Shit, the same camera that I'm using here, I just need to detach everything and do everything that I need to do and take it on the road when I need to take it on the road. Because that it was like this one lady, like I don't know if she was white or Mexican or whatever it was, but I interviewed her. That was like the first person I came across. Shit, she just wanted $40. Yeah, I just couldn't believe when she got in your car. I was like, holy fuck. Man, I'm telling you, the motherfuckers be aggressive. They'll be aggressive. And you see how she was sweating me over the money? And she was talking about, see, that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, they got their tactics to try to lock you in and get cash out of you and stuff. So I got the money on me, but I wasn't, you ain't pulling out no wallet, no currency, no none of that. Like, shit, I don't know. Like, I can't really say I don't know that what she had on because she was down there butt naked, but you know, like they'll try to get you in a situation where you peeling off money and stuff. So that's why I told her, I was like, yeah, hey, what's your cash app? I'll hit you on your cash app. So when I got home, that's when I hit her with the cash app, but I wasn't gonna give her nothing right then and there. Because shit, she already gave me an interview. So, you know, I still got her number. I'm pretty sure it works, but I'm pretty sure I could find somebody else. I'll be talking to a lot of different people every day, so you know. But if I need to talk to somebody that's like that, I know exactly where to go. And there's other places to go also that they be out and shit. That's like one of your videos that as soon as you see her jump in the car, that sub button hit and it's hilarious. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I had the idea to do that, not just to go, you know, see like the streetwalkers and stuff like that, but I already know like they got some crazy stories of what they've been through and what they like what caused them to get to that because a lot of people's story isn't the same. You know, some people they just do it for money, some people are nymphos and all that shit. So you never know. Like some people got forced into doing that type of stuff. So you never really know what caused them to be in that type of scenario. So it is interesting to like, you know, chop it up with different people and see how they got to certain places in life. And yeah, that stuff was crazy. I need to find somebody else that I can interview about that. And then I need to get my regulars and stuff too. And then on top of that, I ain't gonna lie, I need to put a budget aside. like if I really take that seriously, put a budget aside to where it's like every month, let's say I got $500 to work with, and shit, I gotta have a limit to where either I'm gonna give you like $40 or something, $60, 100, but I'm gonna have to use that to where I'm chopping up videos and then dropping full, it's like full exclusive videos and stuff and stuff, you know. So it's just like there's a way that you can make that money back. It ain't that hard. Because I'm trying to think, it's like you got Figueroa Street, you got Long Beach Boulevard, and the crazy part about it, they got like new places that's popping up where they be hanging out at. So, you know, and that's another thing. It's like, do I want to do interviews with those people all on the street and stuff? Do I trust these motherfuckers enough to go to their room by myself? Hell no. So, you know, it's just like you just gotta be real careful with that stuff. And 64 subs, huh? Wait, what the? Oh Lord. And where is BBL Latrice, man? Wait, what the hell? My bad. I'm looking at something. I'm looking at something. Man, that's crazy, man. Man, all these, that's funny. Like how what's the equivalent for a guy? Because a lot of these chicks they can do a try on video and that'll get them a lot of views and stuff. So what can a guy do? A guy got to do like a speedo try on or something. Wait, what? I used to have 33rd live, but haven't did anything on there. Was converting a camper van to travel. Only got to 30 subs, then deleted everything. Was gonna do live traveling. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, that's another thing I was thinking about, like the IRL stuff. It's like I wonder what type of ouch. What type of program, not program, but internet service I'm gonna have to have on my phone to have like the proper live stream to do that though. Batty with the slim fatty. What is this stuff that's popping up in my algorithm? Like for real though, man. Why is all these big booty shorties popping up in my algo? Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people are on too. T-Mobile has amazing data plans. So basically, I probably need to have the plan that has high speed, unlimited high speed internet. Because I think on my phone I got like 5 gigs or something, or it's either five or 10 gigs per month. And I know I'm gonna have to need like unlimited to have decent live streams while I'm out. And that'd be cool too though, because then while I'm out and about and everything, I could be streaming like different events, like low key live streaming events. I know that'll do pretty decent. I'm gonna have to look at that. Like, hold up, wait, Google. Damn, I don't know with Boost Mobile, but damn, they got Boost Mobile to where it's 25 a month, unlimited forever. That service must be trash. $25 unlimited everything. Yeah, that's some sucker shit. I ain't gonna lie. Well, it says T-Mobile single line starting around 25 a month. Damn, that's it. So what? You telling me that's all it costs? 25 a month for unlimited? Or am I tripping? Cause ain't nothing that good gonna be that cheap, man. And then the next thing you'd have to worry about is getting a proper phone and stuff because then your phone gonna be dying all the time and shit. Cause live streaming on your phone all the time, whew, good luck. Walmart is locking up the meat. Why? 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 My bill like 65 a month. That's with everything? 65 a month, that's cheap. And if that's the case, I'm slipping. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to talk to my phone network, man. Yeah, that's 65 though. Sheesh. Yeah, that's cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, chat. Ain't tomorrow Wednesday. This week almost up already. And I think you can trade anything on iPhone 17 Pro Max for free. Wait, what? And I think you can trade. That's another thing, man. I do not want to get an iPhone. I do not want an iPhone, but I'm not gonna lie. I think iPhone is the way though. Yeah, that iPhone definitely got. But I wonder, the equivalent kinda to iPhone for the Android side is to get a what's that? The Galaxy, the Samsung Galaxy, but I know the iPhone is probably still better. But I know that Galaxy probably have a better camera. I think the camera that I have on my phone is pretty decent. It isn't crazy though. Dang, people got some crazy squads in 2K already. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm cool on that. Yeah, this is like my first year that I haven't played 2K at all. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this might be I might do that next year. Like no 2K at all. Cause I know some developers that work over there at 2K, but too much meat sucking over there for me. Pixel camera is better than iPhone. Pixel camera. Excuse me. A Google Pixel 10 is $800. They got the 9 for 680. And that's what I'm saying. Honestly, on some real shit, like I'm not no phone person like that though, man. And to be honest, it's like shit. If you spending that much money, why not just get a professional camera like that? Because can't the camera upload? I mean, can't you live stream from a camera also? Can you live stream from? And what's that? What's that camera everybody be using? Like the Sony Red or something? Yes, you can live stream from a Sony camera. Okay, yeah, so that's crazy. Like, I might as well just get a regular camera like that then. If that's the case, how much the Sony Red camera though cost though? Damn, damn, holy sheesh! You got the Sony X. Like, what the? Hold up, sheesh. Yeah, how much? Nope. I get a phone if that's the case. Shit. 90. That's the price of my Corvette. That's the price of my Corvette that I want. Heck no. Oh shit. Yeah, that's dookie. Pixel camera better than the iPhone. Google Pix. I love that Pixel when I had it. Yeah, I better believe it. Shit, you should. Yeah. Well, that mug is cheaper though, but shit. 44,000. 130. Man, they crazy. That Insta 360, I was gonna buy one of those. I was gonna buy one of these too. See, my homie got one of these, and that's what I was saying. I think we was talking about that before. Like my homie got one of these. I kind of low key don't like how small the camera is, but I guess you really don't need all that. You don't need no big old bulky ass camera. Yeah, I was thinking about getting this. I was thinking about getting a 360 camera and stuff and doing like the live streaming. Well, not live streaming, but going like the channel that I got that doing the interviews and stuff like that. I was gonna go around the city and stuff like 360 in it, but I never got that camera. And then I kind of had questions on like how some of that worked as far as like the mechanics of like, all right, well, how do you upload a 360 video? Then how much space did that take? And then it's like, ah, yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, that's crazy though. Them cameras are dumb expensive.